Good evening, all. You're here with Ken on The Ugly Truth. Tonight, we'll be doing our live play by play for this evening's game. Uh, Broadcast has just started. Doesn't seem to be any indication that the game is going to be in delay. So I appreciate everyone being here and supporting the channel and the stream. When you walk in the door, if you could please hit the like button. If you're not, subscribe. And if you think that your friends or family can find value in this content, please share it out. I'd like to grow the family some more. We're at 100 subscribers, and our next benchmark is going to be at 125. So hopefully you can get there in a reasonable amount of time. And the broadcast is going to be on Amazon Prime, also on MLB TV. So you should have a couple of avenues in which you can watch the game. Looks like we're going to have a good chance of rain this evening. They're going to have. Hi, Susan. Thanks for hopping on. Just going into the to the pregame. Doesn't look like the game is going to be delayed, but we may end up with some rain delays here, or even a rain shortened game. Looking at the New York weather report for tomorrow, it's 100% chance of rain, and I'm not absolutely sure that we'll be able to get that game in. There are a couple of available dates that can be played later. One of them is in June, and the other is in September. So, with hope, we can get the game in tomorrow and not have to worry about any type of delay. But it is what it is. Weather up and down the eastern seaboard is pretty bad. Here in Virginia Beach, it's been pretty rainy. And if you didn't know, the matchup for this evening's game is going to be Jacob deGrom going for the Rangers and Ryan Yarbrough going for our Yankees. Hey, Dev, glad to see you hopping in the stream, brother. Appreciate it. Yarbrough on the season has come in as a spot starter. He was a starter in his earlier life in baseball, and he's been our long reliever. He's been able to get between 4 and 5 innings. Yeah, Susan, you're right. The game is very early tomorrow, and I don't have a lot of optimism that the game is actually going to be played. However, we'll see what we have. My eye's a little bit better. I'm able to at least focus and see things without everything being double vision or blurred. So I'm going to try to go as long as I can without the Captain Hook patch. I've been around several hours today and didn't have to wear it. Then the vision got a little worse, and put it on for a few hours and was able to see. So it's a miracle. So we're right now presently in a commercial break. We will be starting off on the bump as the home team, and hopefully we can keep the potent Ranger bats silent. Hey, Chris. Welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Did a little bit of pregame interview with Aaron Boone, talking about how the team has been able to come through here in the clutch over the last 4 series. We're looking for our 5th straight series win, and would love to chop it out right now and get it done. It's going to be a tough night, though. Jacob deGrom doesn't appear to be hurt, and he has been throwing hard and playing well. Yeah, I figured that they were going to try to get this one in because of the weather for tomorrow. Uh, Doing one makeup game should be doable, but doing two is probably something that's not going to happen. And it looks like Ryan Yarbrough is going to head out to the mound. First 3 batters we should see is Sam Haggerty, Wyatt Langford, and Josh Jung. If we get that far, then Andros Garcia will be up, Marcus Semien, Jonah Heim, Jake Berger, and our former Kyle Higashioka and Josh Schmidt. On the season, Yarbrough is 1-0 with a 3.70 ERA. He has a opponent batting average of 233. He has 20 strikeouts, 10 walks, and has given up 4 home runs. So for an opener, that is not a bad count at all. You're right, Susan. When deGrom is healthy, he is a beast. It's been a few years since he has been up there and healthy. So, like I says, it could be an ugly night. We could wait to get to their bullpen and bring it on like we have been over the last few series. And Haggerty is stepping up to the plate. He's hitting 275 on the season, no home runs, 1 RBI, and a 713 OPS. And Yarbrough fires his first pitch in for a strike. Count is 0-1. And Yarbrough sets, and he fires, and the second pitch is just off the plate to even the count at 1-1. And the pitch is in there, and it is popped up. Rice is closing it, and he slides into the dirt and catches the ball to record the first out of the inning. And Wyatt Langford steps up to the plate, and he takes a breaking ball in there for call, strike 1. That was 60 miles an hour. On the season, Langford is hitting 250. And the next pitch is inside for ball 1 to even the count up. Yarbrough sets, and he fires, and the pitch is just a little up out of the strike zone. The count is now 2-1. Yarborough sets and fires, and the ball is down low. The count is now 3-1. We are in the top of the first. There is one out, no runners on, and the count is 3-1 to Langford. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike two. The count is now full. Marquez is a hitter-friendly umpire. Yarborough sets, and he fires, and the ball is chopped to second. DJ fires to Rice to record the second out of the inning. And Josh Young is coming up to bat. Young is hitting .288 with 7 home runs, 19 RBIs, and an .807 OPS. And Yarborough fires the first pitch in for a call, strike one. Nice little cutter that hung to the inside part of the box. And Yarborough sets and fires a nice changeup that is swung over the top of to bring the count to 0-2. And in true Yankee fashion, the Death Star speaker is going off. And Yarborough sets and fires, and he swings and misses on another change to record the third out of the inning. And the Yankees are coming to bat. So that was a great first inning for our Yankees. Good things can happen possibly tonight. See that Ray Klickner has hopped in. Thanks, Ray, for joining the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. And for everyone out there coming into the play-by-play, if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And see Sean Browning jumping in. Hey, Sean, how you doing? And if you think that any of your friends, your family, your neighbors, your cats, your dogs will find value in this content, share this channel out with them. I appreciate everyone being here and the support that you've given this channel. As most of y'all know, we hit our 100th subscriber yesterday, and we are looking to go for our next milestone, which is 125, and hopefully it won't take that long for us to get there. And we have back to the string, or the thing. Trent Grisham is leading off, followed by Ben Rice, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, DJ LeMahieu, and Yorbid Vivas. The captain is DHing for us this evening. And DeGrom on the season is 4-1 with a 2.29 ERA. He has elite stuff, not being injured. So this is definitely going to be a challenge for our New York Yankees tonight. And DeGrom fires the first pitch in to Grisham, and he fouls it to the backstop. The count is 0-1. Grisham is hitting .274 with 12 home runs and 22 RBIs, 959 RBI or OPS. The second pitch is in there. It's a slider for call, strike two. The count is now 0-2 on Grisham. And the pitch is down and away to bring our count to 1-2. Grisham had a couple of hits last night, and the pitch is in there, and Grisham fouls it off. And the pitch is swung on and missed. A 91-mile-an-hour changeup for a strikeout and the first out of the inning. It's funny, DeGrom's changeup is faster than Yorborough's fastball. Ben Rice is up to the plate. And the first pitch is called strike one. Rice is hitting .259 on the season with 10 home runs, 22 RBIs, and a .904 OPS. DeGrom sets and fires, and the ball is fouled off. Count is now 0-2. And DeGrom sets and fires, and the ball is grounded to Berger, who flips to DeGrom to record the second out of the inning. And you have it. Our captain, Aaron Judge, is coming up to the plate. He's hitting .403 on the season with 16 RBIs, or 16 home runs, 43 RBIs, and a 12.53 OPS. And the first pitch is in there, and the captain fouls it off. Crom sets and he fires, and they pitch as a slider down low for ball one to even the count up at 1-1. And the next pitch is in there, inside for ball two. Count is now 2-1. And Judge takes a swing for strike two. 90-mile-an-hour slider up and in. Captain should have tagged that one, but he wasn't able to get it done. It is 2-2 on Judge. DeGrom sets, and he fires, and the ball is low and away. Count is full. Cody Bellinger is on deck. DeGrom is 13 pitches in the game. And the pitch is a ball, and Judge works a walk from DeGrom. As indicated, low and away sliders is how they're trying to get him to chase, and the captain held his wits about him. Bellinger is coming up to bat. He's hitting .258 on the season, 7 home runs, 28 RBIs, and a .783 OPS. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. And DeGrom sets, And he fires, and the pitch is inside, bringing our count even to 1-1. And the changeup is in there for call strike 2. Actually, swung on strike 2. Count is 1-2. We're in the bottom of the first. There are 2 outs with the runner at first, and the score is 0-0. And Bellinger hits a sharp hard ball through the outfield at center field. Aaron Judge advances to second, and Bellinger is on first. Bellinger extends his 14-game hitting streak to 15. It is a career high. Jason Dominguez is coming up to the plate, and the first pitch is off the plate for 1-0. Dominguez is hitting .241 with 5 home runs, 21 RBIs, and a .763 OPS. And the pitch is down low to bring our count to 2-0. I am sorry about that, guys. The computer did an update and reset itself, but I'm back. If you missed it, Dominguez struck out. Garcia's up to bat. The count is now 1-1, and we are in the top of the second. The pitch is in there, and it just misses the inside of the corner with a sweeper. The count is now 2. Modern technology, it's screwed time to anticipate things are going well. And the pitch is in there. Count 2 and 2. And in tricky fashion, the Yarbrough sets and he fires, and the punches out Garcia with a changeup that catches the inside corner. Go grab some bench, baby, because you're out of here. Marcus Semien is coming up bat. Yarbrough sets and fires, and the pitch is in there. 70-mile-an-hour sweeper for a call, strike one. Semien is hitting 175 on the season, home runs, 17 RBIs, and a low 501 OPS. Test 1, 2, 3. How about now, Susan? How is it? And the count is 1-2 on Semien. And the pitch is tipped into Wells's glove for strike three. Yarbrough struck out his last three batters, and that is the second out of the inning. Anyone that's here, can you tell me if my audio is okay? All right. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Heim is hitting 267 with 6 home runs, 17 RBIs, and a 737 on-base percentage. I tell you what, I'm going to go hop on my other station, on my other system, and we'll go from there. And it looks like there is a broken bat single that lands in front of Jonah Heim, or in front of Cody Bellinger. Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, I'm going to switch to my other station. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about this. All right, I'm back. Hopefully this is better. And the next pitch is grounded to Volpe. He fires to second to get the force, and that'll do it. I swear to God, it's a conspiracy theory. I come out to my shop to set my laptop up, and somebody has unplugged the power cord, and the power was draining quickly. I'm like, what the hell? Can I not get a break today? All right. How is the audio now? Thank you. Don't understand what the hell was going on with the other system. Everything seemed to be fine, but Susan was reporting that I was in and out, cutting out. I was like, good gracious. Is there somebody who is trying to keep me from doing this play by play, because it's not going to happen? Sorry that we've lost some of the continuity here. I'll get it back on track and back together. So I appreciate everyone standing with me and trying to get this stream done. I see a lot of people have left. Sorry about that. Hopefully they'll come back. Sometimes you just have one of those days, and I think that might be it for me. All right. DeGrom is on the rubber. He's finishing the last of his warm-ups. We have, looks like DJ LeMahieu coming up. Now the trainer is looking at the catcher's hand, so something's obviously wrong there. Actually, it's Anthony Volpe coming up to bat. That's funny, Susan. I appreciate you hanging with the stream. Well, Volpe may do good. There's nobody on. It's not a pressure situational hitting. They are still looking at Heim's hand, and it looks like Heim is leaving the game, and Tucker Barnhart is going to come taking place play because the other catcher is Kyle Higashioka, and Kyle is in the lineup already as the DH. So if they were to have brought Higashioka in, they would lose the DH, and the pitcher would have to hit in that slot. Barnhart is given the opportunity to get a few warm-ups in there. If you haven't hit in a while, it's a diminishable skill. So Volpe is coming to bat. He is hitting 235 on the season, 6 home runs, 26 RBIs, and a 745 OPS. And DeGrom sets and fires. The first pitch is in there for ball one. And Volpe hits a shot to center field. And Haggerty cannot get it. He dives for it. And Volpe is heading to third. And Volpe is standing up for an inning opening triple. The ball kept tailing, and the center fielder couldn't track it. Realized too late that he was off track, tried to dive for it, and Volpe comes through with an easy triple. And Austin Wells is coming up to bat, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Hey, Dev. Thanks for coming back. I switched stations because Susan kept indicating that my voice was choppy and the audio was coming in and out. And the pitch is fouled back to the backstop. The count is 0-2. So is Wells going to be able to do something? His average on the season is a 204. The infield is brought in. And the pitch is fired inside for ball one. Count is now 1-2. We are in the bottom of the second. Count is 1-2, and we have a runner at third base with no outs. And Wells takes a pitch right down Broadway for call, strike three. That is DeGrom's third strikeout of the night. Well, I haven't been sold on Wells since last year, but everyone told me I was just being unreasonable and mean. And the first pitch to DJ is off the plate for ball one. On the season, DJ is hitting 267 with 1 homer, 1 RBI, and an 820 OPS. And the ball is hit. Simeon catches it, fires to first, but Anthony Volpe scores. RBI ground out for DJ, and the Yankees now lead 1-0. No, I just questioned his ability to throw to second base, Dev, and he's hitting terrible. Norbert Vivas is stepping up to the plate, and the first pitch is high for ball one. That's right, Real Bill. That was an RBI ground out for DJ. Vivas is hitting 167 on the season with no home runs and 3 RBIs. And the count or the pitch is up and it is 2-0 to Vivas. DeGrom fires a nice slider in for call strike one. Count is now 2-1. And Vivas swings through the next pitch, even in the count at 2-2. Bottom of the second, 2 outs, 2-2 count, and nobody on. DeGrom sets and fires a changeup that is swung over the top of by Vivas for strike 3. Higashioka, Smith, and Haggerty will be coming up in the top of the third. We did get a run and got off to a good lead, or got off at least to a lead. Well, I'll tell you, Susan, Volpe charged that ball up. He hit the hell out of it. And Yarbrough sets. And Higashioka takes call strike one. Higashioka is hitting 230 on 5 on the season with 1 home run and 8 RBIs. Yarbrough sets, and Higashio drives it to left field, but Dominguez is camped under it to record the first out. And Yarbrough shortstop is up to bat, and he swings through the first pitch. And the count is 0-1. Yeah, it looks like it's drizzling in the Bronx, Susan. And the next pitch is swung over the top of for strike 2. Smith is hitting 285 on the season with 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. Don't know if you remember, but Smith is a former Yankee farmhand. And the fall is chopped to Yarbrough, but he is not able to throw to first, and that is an infield hit. And they're showing the replay on the hit, and he hit it off the end of the bat. And Haggerty is up to bat, and he shows bunt, takes the first pitch for a strike. And Real Bill sends us an interesting note. We're going to win. There's a raccoon in his garbage, and his son is yelling at it, but it's ignoring him. Yarbrough sets, and the ball is fouled off. Count is 0-2 with one out and a runner at second. Yankees currently lead 1-0. Well, Chris, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for supporting the stream. Yarbrough fires over to first base to run Smith back. And the pitch is fired. The 0-2 is upstairs for ball one. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is in there, and it is a swing and a miss on a change. And he goes down on strikes. And Wyatt Langford is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the game with a ground out at first. Pitch is swung on and missed. Looks like Yarbrough is getting jiggy with his change. And the pitch is in there, and it catches the outside corner for call, strike two. The Death Star horn is going off. The fans are cheering. Yarbrough sets, and he fires, and the pitch is just a little outside. Brings our count to 1-2. Langford sets, runner goes, and the base is stolen. Smith had a great jump on the pitch, and Yarbrough's delivery is slow, so I'm not sure that I can blame that one on Wells. And the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Langford swings over the changeup for strike 3, and that is 5 strikeouts on the night for Yarbrough. And I will be back in a sec. I'm going to grab a drink from my fridge. We are currently in a commercial break, and Yarborough seems to be handling business well. Just need to get through 5 in case the rain starts coming down in buckets so that we can get this one called at least as an official game. The other option, other than calling it, is they could suspend the play. But I'm thinking with tomorrow's weather that that's not really a possibility. So, how do you guys feel, guys and gals, feel about the game so far? And DeGrom is up. The first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Grisham is 0 for 1 on the season or on the evening with a strikeout in the first. The next pitch is off the plate to bring the count even to 1-1. DeGrom is hittable, but it's got to be pitch recognition and staying off that low crap. Just like Grisham didn't do, he just swung through the changeup, and the count is now 1-2. The changeup that he's throwing runs a lot, and to the left-handed hitter, it's going away from him. DeGrom sets, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate to even the count up at 2-2. And welcome, Joe. Appreciate you being here. And the ball is down low to bring the count to 3-2. And it looks like the Navy midshipmen are there at Yankee Stadium tonight. Next pitch is fouled off by Grisham. DeGrom sets and he fires and he swings through the pitch. It was a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And Grisham strikes out for the second time on the night, and that's DeGrom's 5th strikeout of the evening. Actually, Susan, those are mid shitters. They're not real Navy people. College kids. 1 stripe. And the pitch is into Ben Rice for a strike 1 called. Rice is 0 for 1 on the night with a ground out in the first. And the next pitch is chopped foul, bringing our count to 0-2. For those of you just joining the stream, the Yankees are up 1-0. There is nobody on, 1 out, and an 0-2 count on Ben Rice. Our captain is on deck. And the pitch is in, and he swings through it and misses the changeup for the second out of the inning, and the captain is up to bat. All right, Susan. Roger that. And the first pitch to the captain is a slider down low for call, ball 1. And the 1-0 is fouled off to even the count up to 1-1. What did your dad do in the Navy, Susan? Judge does not have an official at bat because he walked in the first inning. And the pitch is up and fouled off. The count is now 1-2. And the pitch is in, and it is fouled off again. The count will reset, and it is still 1-2. And the pitch is off the plate to even the count up at 2-2. So in your dad's time, he was probably an RM. And the pitch is fouled off, and the count is still 2-2. For the 31 years that I was in the Navy, Susan, I was an electronics technician before I retired. And DeGrom sets and fires, and the ball is once again fouled off. DeGrom seems like he's trying to sneak that fastball by Judge, but he is just not having any of it. And he's fouled two of them straight off to the backstop, so he has got DeGrom timed up. I anticipate seeing a slider on this pitch, low and away. And the pitch is a slider, low and in. The count is now full. DeGrom sets and he fires, and the captain hits a high fly ball to right field. And the wind takes it, but Simeon makes the play to record the third out of the inning. John Garcia they sent him to college to learn Morse code. He worked on a joint project with the Royal Navy, and his ship was a destroyer escort. Very cool. I was actually stationed in Wales on a 3-year tour with my wife. As a matter of fact, one of my sons was born in the UK. The tour was fun enough. The thing that I did not like is that the weather was killing me. Actually, two things killed me because of the latitude of the UK. It is so far up north that during the summer the sun only goes down for about 2 hours, so it really disrupts your sleeping pattern. And Jung steps up to the plate. And the first pitch, a slider that is called for strike one. And Jung swings over the changeup to bring the count to 0-2. Yeah, Susan, Maine is cold as hell. My first ship went through a major overhaul in Bath, and it stunk. And Young fouls the pitch off. The count remains 0-2. All right, let's see what Bill's got to say. I'm back. Now I've got a bobcat chasing the raccoon. I'm sick, and there's a zoo out there. Isn't that life, Bill? Yarborough sets, and the pitch is up out of the strike zone to bring the count to 1-2. And the pitch is hit to Volpe, and it's a low line drive that Volpe catches on the fly. Records the first out, or the. All right. Now I am back. And the pitch is down low for a ball. They're showing some scenes. And the pitch is in and swung on and missed. The count is now 2-2. And the pitch is a ball. The count is now 3-2. Yarborough sets and strike three. Garcia is down looking, and that is Yarborough's sixth strikeout of the night. Yarborough is looking good, better than any fifth starter we could have had. And Yarborough sits. Simeon fouls the ball straight back, and he is 0 for 1 on the night. He struck out in the second inning. Yarborough sets and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Yarborough sets and fires, and the pitch is just off the plate to bring the count to 2-1. We are in the top of the fourth. The score is 1-0 Yankees. There are 2 outs with no runners on. The count is 1-2 to Simeon. Yarborough sets and he fires. And he did not check his swing, so that evens the count up at 2-2. And in true Yankee fashion, the Death Star speaker is going off. And they are looking for the 7th strikeout of Yarborough for the night, or for Yarborough. Simeon flies the ball to left field. Dominguez tracks it, catches it, and the Rangers are retired in order. Yo, Jason, how are you? Welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. For everyone joining, if you could please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and consider sharing this content out with your friends, your families, your neighbors, your cats, and your dogs. I appreciate everyone jumping in this stream and supporting this channel. As you know, well, most of you know, we hit 100 subscribers yesterday, and that would only be possible with y'all. Y'all are the best co-hosts that I could possibly have, and I thank you for all the support, whether it be on my Tuesday, Thursday show or the play-by-plays that I run or Joe and I run between NY Yankees Mania and The Ugly Truth and the pre-series reviews that I run. A lot of support out there, and I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. Thank Jason and Joe, NFE, Max, and Ace for all the support they've given me too. Love this community and been part of it for a couple years now, and just love the quality of people. Don't do talking points. All right, we're back to the game, and Cody Bellinger is up to bat, and he takes a big swing from DeGrom. The count is 0-1. Bellinger is 1 for 1 on the night. He hit a single in the first inning to give him a 15-game hitting streak, the longest of his major league career. And DeGrom sets and fires, and Bellinger hits this one. High fly ball, shallow left field. Langford is tracking it and closes the glove to record the first out of the inning. 1 down. And the Martian is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1, and he struck out in his first at bat. And DeGrom sets and fires, and the ball is skied to left field, but it is foul into the left field stands. And the Martian steps up to the plate. DeGrom sets and he fires, and he drills this one to left center field, and it is caught in front of the warning track. And that is out number 2. Man, I'll tell you what, off the bat, it looked like it was going into the bullpen, but I don't know, maybe the wind and the weather affected the ball, but it damn sure looked like he put a charge into it. But that's baseball. And Anthony Volpe is up to bat. In his first at bat, he hit a triple. DeGrom fires his first pitch, and it is 1-0. And Volpe is responsible for the first run of the night. DeGrom fires a slider right down the heart of Broadway, and it is called strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1. And Volpe hits a chopper to Simeon, who fires to Berger, and that'll do it. That's 1, 2, 3 innings, and we're heading into the 5th.
Susan, when he hit that ball, I thought it was gone. I was getting ready to do my home run call, but it just ended up a little short. I hope everyone here is enjoying the stream. Sorry for the early technical difficulties that we had, but seem to have been able to work through it, and we were back on point. And the Yankees are displaying the Yogi Berra Navy bobblehead on Friday, June 6th as a giveaway. Tucker Barnhart is coming up for his first at bat. He is in for Jonah Heim, who injured his hand. And the first pitch to Yarbrough is a ball inside. And the second pitch is ball, too. Dominguez hit left the bat at 109 miles an hour. And Yarbrough fires a fastball in for call, strike one. The count is now 2-1. And the next pitch by Yarbrough is fouled off by Barnhart. We are evening the count is now even at 2-2. Well, when you got pitchers striking everybody out, innings don't go long. Yarbrough sets and he fires, and the ball is fouled off. And Yarbrough sets and rigs up Barnhart with a beautiful fastball right down the heart of Broadway. So that is Yarbrough's 7th strikeout of the night. And Yarbrough fires the first pitch that is off the plate for ball one. Jake Berger is up to bat. He is 0 for 1. He grounded into a fielder's choice in the second inning. And Yarbrough fires. The next pitch is inside for ball two. I thought it caught the inside corner, but what do I know? Yarbrough sets and fires, and that pitch is off the outside part of the plate. The count is now 3-0. What are we eating for dinner? Oh, burger. Yarborough sets and fires, and catches the outside corner to bring the count to 3-1. Susan, I don't know if Soto gained weight. Some of the people, some of the media folks were reporting it. I really wasn't paying attention. And the pitch is in there for a call, strike two. The count is now 3-2. And the ball is fouled off, and we'll reset and do it again. Top of five, Yankees lead 1-0. There's one out with no runners on and a 3-2 count on Jake Berger. And Yarborough sets, and the ball is hit hard, and it is going, and gone. It is a tie game. So now the game is tied at 1 apiece. It left the bat at 110.4 miles an hour and traveled 370 feet. And the next pitch is in there for a ball to Kyle Higashioka. And the next pitch is a sweeper that is low and away. Count is 2-0. Yarborough sets and he fires. Catches the outside corner for call strike one. The count is now 2-1. And it looks like Yuri De Los Santos is warming up in the pen. And the pitch is outside. The count is now 3-1. Yarborough sets and he fires, and the ball is in there for a strike. The count is now 3-2. And the ball is hit to DJ. DJ fires to Rice to record the second out of the inning. Josh Smith is up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the night. He singled in the third and stole a base. Yarborough sets and he fires, and Smith swings through a breaking ball to bring the count to 0-1. Yarborough fires a sweeper that Higgy swings over the top, or Smith swings over the top of to bring the count to 0-2, and the Death Star speaker is sounding off. Fans are starting to stand up. And the pitch is in there for call, strike three. So that is the 8th strikeout for Yarbrough in 5 innings pitched. We have Wells, LeMahieu, and Vivas coming up to bat. So, Bill, how was the burger? Well, that's great, Bill. I didn't have any predictions for Yarbrough. I just predicted 5 innings. And Wells leads off and swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Curveball that wasn't in the strike zone, a bad swing. And DeGrom sets and fires, and Higgy swings through a pitch that is a fastball out of the strike zone. So 2 pitches, 2 bad swings. Hey, Jacob, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. And DeGrom sets, and he fires a fastball up and out of the strike zone. Amazed that Wells did not swing at that one. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, Jacob. Been able to go several hours without the eye patch. And DeGrom sets and fires, and Wells swings at a pitch that is high and out of the strike zone for strike 3. Wells does not look like he has a clue what the hell he's doing there at the plate. All 3 pitches that he swung at were out of the strike zone. And DJ is stepping up to bat. The first pitch is off the outside corner of the plate, and he called ball 1. LeMahieu is 0 for 1 tonight. He had a ground out, but got an RBI. And DJ hits a line drive to right field, and Garcia lays out to catch the ball. He took an extra base hit away from DJ. Fantastic play by Garcia, but freaking sucky for the Yankee fans. DJ hammered this one, definitely tagged it. And DeGrom fires a fastball to Vivas up and out of the strike zone. The first at bat for Vivas was a strikeout, 0 for 1 on the night. And Vivas fouls the ball down the first base line to even the count at 1-1. Sometimes, Susan, you just got to tip your hat to the bad guys when there's a good play. And the pitch is in there, and Vivas fouls the pitch off. The count is now 1-2. DeGrom sets and he fires, and the ball is down low to even the count up at 2-2. And Vivas hits it off at DeGrom. DeGrom chases the ball down and flips it to Berger at first base for the final out. Haggerty, Langford, and Young are coming up to bat. Is Yarborough going to come out for another inning, or is Dela Cruz coming into the game? It is an official game. That is a fact. Susan, what geographic region are you in? I know real Bill is in Virginia with me. Could be, Susan. So, is it raining hard there in Brooklyn? Hey, John the Beagle Dad, appreciate you hopping in the stream. John, we are going into the top of the sixth. The score is locked up one apiece. And not sure if Yarborough is coming back out. Hey, CT, how you doing? Are you wanting to come up with us? And Lewiska takes over for Yarborough. And the first pitch by Lasagna is a swinging strike. Thus far on the season, Lewiska has pitched 2 innings. Opponent batting average is 125. He has 2 strikeouts and 1 walk. And the second pitch is down low for ball 1. And Lasagna sets and he fires. The pitch is down low to bring the count to 2-1. Haggerty is 0 for 2 on the night with a foul out and a strikeout. Lasagna sets and he fires, and the ball is hit fly ball to left center. And Grisham comes over and makes the play. Nice running catch for Trent. And that is the first out of the inning. Wyatt Langford is up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out and a strikeout. Lasagna sets and he fires, and the ball is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Loizaga fires a cutter that is fouled off. Broke his bat. I was doing better today, CT, than it was yesterday. I've been able to go a few hours without wearing the eye patch. I'm trying to do the stream without it. Makes it a little bit easier on me, but if the shit hits the fan, then I'll be going to get it again. We are in the top of the sixth. The score is locked up at 1-1. There is one out with nobody on, and the count is 0-2. Looks like Wells is going out to have a little conference with Lasagna. And I have CT Cards joining me. Sorry I didn't see you. Hey. And Lasagna sets. And he fires the 0-2, and it is chopped. Loizaga picks the ball up. He fires it to first, and Rice digs it out to record the second out of the inning.
Hey, Ken, would you have put Yarborough out there to start the sixth?
I would have.
Me too. He was at 81 pitches, I think.
They were getting to him a bit, and he was missing his marks. I could see why you took him out. I would have probably went with De Los Santos to get a couple innings out of him. And Lasagna fires the first pitch to Young inside. The count is 1-0. And the pitch is in for ball 2.
Young is
0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a lineout.
He's batting .284 on the season.
And the pitch is fouled off to bring our count to 2-1.
This has been a pitching duel.
It has been.
I knew DeGrom was going to do this to the Yankees. I felt like if we'd gotten a DeGrom within 3 innings, I had a really good feeling. But we'll get to their bullpen, I think.
And my stream is frozen.
Box score, let's see. What is it? So DeGrom is at 74 pitches, 49 strikes.
Yeah.
You got to like the stats, though, here with Yarborough and DeGrom. You know, both have thrown 5 innings. Yarborough 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, no walks, and 8 Ks. And DeGrom is 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, and 1 walk and 7 Ks. So actually, Yarborough, other than the hits, has better stats than DeGrom. You got to laugh. That's funny.
Do you see what just happened? Because my feed just locked up.
I can't even get the feed to work on my computer. I'm listening to you, Ken. I got ESPN up where I can see the updates. Yes, I'm using ESPN, everybody.
Looks like Young singles to Dominguez.
Susan, that's funny, Susan.
And the pitch to Garcia misses inside, bringing the count to 2-0.
So far, Volpe and Bellinger, the only two to have hits. And Bellinger, what's he up to? 14?
And Garcia fouls the ball off. It is out of play, and the count is 2-1. We're in the top of the sixth. There are 2 outs, a runner at first, and a 2-1 count on Adolis Garcia.
Isn't this a 14-game hitting streak Belly's got going on?
15.
15. Sorry. This is nuts. I did not. Well, I did expect this, but I didn't expect quite this.
And the pitch is inside corner for call, strike 2. In true Yankee fashion, we hear the Death Star speaker going off, or the alarm going off. And our count is 2-2. Lasagna fires over to first to chase the runner back. Young slides in head first and is safe. And it looks like Tim Hill is heating up in the bullpen. Lasagna sets. And he fires. The ball is off the plate. The count is now 3-2, and you can anticipate that Josh Young is going to be off with the pitch. Simeon is on deck. And the ball is hit. It's a pop-up on the right side, and Rice is going, but it's going to reach the seats. Looks like the wind is carrying the ball all over Helen Creation tonight.
Yeah. Somebody else was talking about that too. Anyone a little worried that Wells is at 201 batting average? Ken, you kind of called that, so
They're not going to do anything about it.
no.
They're going to leave him behind the dish and hit him where he's hitting. And Garcia just called timeout, stepping out of the box. Be the ball. See the ball. Swing and miss the ball. Go sit your ass on the bench and get some splinters.
See the ball. Be the ball.
And the pitch is fouled off again, and we will reset and do a 3-2 once again.
Come on. Come on. See, so what many pitches is he thrown?
And the pitch is in there, and it is fouled once again. Young is battling, and Loizaga is having to work.
Yeah, 19 pitches so far. Not a short inning for him by any means.
And the 9th pitch is coming. Lasagna sets, and he fires, and that is ball 4. I think that was a bullshit call. I think it was a damn strike.
We go. Oh.
And Boone is starting to chirp at the freaking plate umpire.
Deservedly so. If I was him, I would too.
Yeah, they're showing the pitch box, and that's damn sure a strike.
What were you up to? Two ejections for Boone this year?
Yep. And here comes Boone going to the mound. Or actually, it's Blake. And Marcus Simeon is coming up to bat, and he was 0 for 2 against Yarbo.
Simeon's batting 173 on the year.
Hey, Jonathan, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, brother. We have 2 on with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. The game is locked up at 1 apiece. Marcus Simeon is stepping up to the plate. Lasagna is looking. Checks the runner at second. And he fires the pitch that is inside. Count is 1-0.
Simeon's only gotten 3 hits in his last 20 at bats. He's been walked 3 times and struck out 9. Struck out 9.
Sets and the ball is fouled off to even the count up at 1-1.
Oh, 9 times. Ferris Bueller's day off. Ferris has been absent 9 times.
And he hits Garcia. Now the bases are juiced with Rangers.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Trying to get Hill. In my opinion, we should have started Yarb in the 6th inning. That's just my 2 cents. That's my opinion on it.
And Tim Hill is coming into the game. And Aaron Boone does Captain Hook on Johnny Loizaga. Not a great outing for him. Although the umpire has screwed this one up so far. Go ahead.
We've been, you said it. You kind of, why didn't we just put Yarborough out there for the first batter and see what he did? I don't get this. I was hoping they were going to try getting 6 innings out of Yarb today.
You know why they didn't? You know why they didn't throw him out? He was at 81 pitches. His last outing, he threw 64.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I thought he had thrown 70 some pitches. Okay, that makes sense. They're still pushing him, getting him stretched out. I get it. Okay.
I mean, honestly, what we thought would be acceptable for Yarborough coming into the game would be 5 innings pitched and keeping us within a run. And when he left, he had given up 1 run and we were locked up. So we're definitely in the game. DeGrom's pitch count is elevated. I'm not anticipating he's going to be out here much longer.
No. I think
then we get to see if we can tee off on this weak ass bullpen of theirs.
Yes. I think though something interesting about Yarborough though is I think we may have just discovered our new Michael King.
Really?
Yep, I do think so. I know it sounds crazy. I'm a huge Michael King fan. He's my favorite pitcher, and he's not on our team. But I will say Yarborough is starting to look like if he can get up to about 6 innings pitched, I'll be really happy with it.
Barnhart is 0 for 1 on the night. He struck out against Yarborough. And Hill fires the first pitch in there for call, strike 1.
Mary, stop. It's a turkey.
And the pitch is fouled off. It is now 0-2, and the Death Star speaker alarm sounds once again.
Come on, let's get out of this inning. Come on.
All right, Tim. It's freaking time to get nasty.
I agree.
He sets and fires. Oh, my God. Call, ball 1.
Tim Hill has a 3.54 ERA on the year.
Count is 1-2. And the ball is chopped to Hill. Hill turns and he fires to first to record the 3rd out of the inning.
Oh.
So Hill gets us out of a jam. No runs, a hit, and an error. Or no errors, excuse me.
So what are we looking at here? We are looking at Hill
Top of
throw
the
only.
Yankee order should be coming up.
So Hill only had to throw 3 pitches to get out of the inning.
Yep.
Yeah, DeGrom's at 74 pitches. I'm curious how long they're going to keep him out there for.
Yuri De Los Santos was warming up earlier, and I anticipate that he is going to be the next inning bullpen arm coming out.
Sorry, my dog's barking at the turkeys. We have turkeys going through the backyard. Come on. Come on. Oh. So Ken, what I know I keep babbling about this, but what are your feelings about Yarborough right now? Do you stick to Yarborough or do you go with Warren moving forward?
As far as when Luis Hill comes back,
Yes. Yep.
I'm putting Yarborough out in the bullpen as our long reliever.
Yep.
It's what we signed him for. He's been able to come in and hold down good spot starts. And if you've got a reliever that can give you 5 innings out of the pen, that changes the game a lot.
Big time. Big time. I think we have a secret weapon that we didn't know we had until the last 3 starts we've seen him do, and all of a sudden, yeah, he's got length in him. So I said I think we may find another Michael King. Bill, that's funny.
Grisham steps up to the plate. DeGrom sets and he fires a slider down Broadway for call, strike 1. Grisham is 0 for the 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. And Grisham swings through the pitch to bring the count to 0-2. Is Grisham going to go for the hat trick this at bat? Or is he actually going to hit the damn ball?
His average is down to 270. I've been noticing that he's been dropping.
DeGrom sets and he fires. Pitch is down and in the dirt to bring our count to 1-2.
Yeah, Grishman in his last 7 games has had 15 at bats and only 2 hits, but he's walked 5
on deck. Grisham pops this one up. Young is chasing it down, and he catches the ball and foul Torrey to record the first out of the inning. Ben Rice is 0 for 2 on the night, a ground out and a strikeout. He is stepping up to the plate.
Rice is 255 on the season average.
And he swings at a slider off the plate for 0-1. These guys are taking shit swings. And DeGrom sets and fires a fastball right down the heart of Broadway. Rice swings through the 99-mile-an-hour fastball, and the count is 0-2.
So DeGrom's at 80 pitches.
DeGrom sets and he fires, and the ball is fouled off. Count is still 0-2.
Get something going here, Rice. Come on.
And DeGrom fires the pitch low and away. The count is now 1-2. Yeah, Susan, I think we need to man the crane there at Yankee Stadium and start pulling our hitters' heads out of their asses because they are swinging like crap. And once again. And it looks like Rice struck out, and the captain is coming up to bat. And DeGrom sets, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. It is 2-0 with 2 outs, no runners on. DeGrom sets, and he fires, and Judge hits the ball straight to the shortstop. Schmidt fires across the dugout to retire Judge. So that's 15 in a row retired by DeGrom.
I knew that DeGrom was going to have a good game against us today. And what does that make? DeGrom's 86 pitches, 57 strikes.
He'll be out for the next inning.
I believe it so. Yep. So Berger hit the home run in the 5th inning off of Yarborough.
Hit this home run would be light. He freaking crushed it.
Yep. No, the Rangers have left 5 runners on base, and the Yankees have left 2. And, with runners,
we've had 2 hits and a walk. So
Yep.
It's not like we had a shitload to leave on base anyhow.
Nope.
1 scored. That means 2 is left.
So is Hill going to stay in, do you think?
No. My bet is Yuri De La Cruz or De Los Santos will be out.
That makes sense. But yeah, we definitely got lucky getting out of that one. That could have gotten ugly.
All righty. Real Bill. Well, I've got to call it a night. I'm worn out. I'll be listening. Go Yankees. Great job, Ken. Thanks, CT, and thanks, Susan. No, thank you, Bill.
I was supposed to go back to Connecticut today and ended up staying up at the Cape, so my stream is behind yours.
All right. Berger is 1 for 2 on the night with a solo home run in the 5th. And Tim Hill is actually staying out on the bump.
Hey,
the first shot is hit to right field. And Bellinger watches it sails into the bleachers. And the Rangers lead 2-1. Berger's second home run on the night.
You better hope we get to their bullpen when DeGrom's out.
Bad pitch. And Higashioka takes a strike from Hill. And in true Yes Network fashion, they're showing the damn home run 6 times. And the pitch is fouled off. The count is now 0-2. Well, personally, when the other relievers come back, Hill is the one I'm freaking getting rid of.
I'm wearing
sharply to DJ. DJ fires across to Rice to get Higashioka. And that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Hill's giving up roughly a hit per inning at home.
And the next pitch is in there for called strike one. Josh Smith is up. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the third. Smith fouls the second pitch off, and now the count is 0-2. And Jesus Christ, Ian Hamilton is warming up.
Oh, no. I'm right there with Susan.
And the pitch is fired. It is up and out of the strike zone to bring the count to 1-2. Smith fouls the pitch off. Count remains 1-2. This game is flying. We're in the top of the seventh, and we are just hitting the 2-hour mark on the stream. Yarborough Hill sets and fires, and the ball is fouled off. And we'll do it again. The count remains 1-2. And Smith fouls another one off. Susan, you got to have faith. The pitch is in there, and it is called ball 2. Count is evened up at 2-2. Pitch is in, and it is fouled off to stay alive. Count remains 2-2. And the strikeout looks like Booney is heading to the mound to take the ball from Hamilton, or from Hill for Hamilton. Hamilton is coming in to face Haggerty. And it looks like CT is missing in action once again. Hitters are hitting 128 against Hamilton. He has a 5.65 ERA. We're in the top of the seventh. The bad guys lead 2-1. There are 2 outs with nobody on, and Hamilton is into pitch. And the first ball is hit deep to right field. It is going, and gone. One freaking pitch, and it is hit into the second deck. Rangers now lead 3-1. Great freaking move. Boone needs a ding-ding kick for that one. Doing a live stream. I'm out in the garage. You're taking the ball? Don't leave it in the car. Hamilton fires a pitch that catches the outside corner for strike 1. And the pitch is in there, catches the outside corner for strike 2. The count is now 1-2. Langford calls timeout and steps out of the box. Hamilton sets and fires, and the ball is hit to right field. Judge is coming in, and it is moving away, and it falls foul. Wind is blowing hard. And the Rangers are challenging whether the ball was foul. Looking at the replay, it doesn't seem like there's enough evidence to overturn the call. I don't know why they're challenging the call. The first base umpire, is standing right on the line, looking directly at the damn ball. So the call stands. The count is 1-2, and we're going to do it again. Hamilton sets and fires, and the ball is in the dirt, bringing the count to 2-2. Hamilton sets and fires, and the ball is driven into left field, and Dominguez fields it on a hop and fires it back in. So there is another single. I don't give a damn how good you are. If you throw a fastball down the middle of the plate, major league hitters are going to tee off on it. And Josh Young is stepping up to the plate. Hamilton sets and fires, and the first pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is fired in there for call, strike one. Evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch is swung on and missed. The count is now 1-2 on Young. In true Yankee fashion, the Death Star alarm is up. And the ball is fired. It is just outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Boone did the Rangers a favor by putting in Hill and Hamilton. He damn sure did. Bad call tonight. And the ball is paints the outside corner for call, strike three. So at the end of 6.5, the score is 3-1. Well, Susan, do what you got to do, sister. I appreciate you hanging, Susan. Wind certainly looks like it's whipping around tonight. Well, well, well. No, it wasn't. It definitely was not this bad. Hi, sis. How's it going? Yeah, I've been able to work the day without the patch for a few hours. And DeGrom is back on the bump. Bellinger leads off for us in the bottom of the seventh. DeGrom is at 84 pitches, and the first pitch is in there, just inside for 1-0. Bellinger is 1 for 2 on the night with a single in the first. He extended his hitting streak to 15 games, a career high for him. Bellinger fouls the pitch off, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch to Belly is down in the dirt. Count is now 2-1. And Jason Dominguez is on deck. DeGrom sets and he fires. And Bellinger hits that drive deep. It is going, and gone. See ya. And the Yankees pull to within 1 run. Score is now 3-2 Rangers. Bottom of 7. Jason Dominguez is coming up to bat. That ball left the bat at 103.8 miles an hour. Belly tagged that fastball. Dominguez is in the box, and the ball paints the outside corner for strike 1. And the pitch is down low. The count is now 1-2. And Dominguez swings. Did he foul that one off? Once again, the 7th freaking thing for this home run. Come on, let's get back to the game. Dominguez is up and he hits the ball to third baseman Young, who fires across the dugout to record the first out on Dominguez. And it should be Anthony Volpe coming up to bat. Volpe has a hit on the night, a triple, and he scored our first run. And the pitch into Volpe is down low for ball 1. And the pitch is hit by Volpe. It is driven to right field, and it is caught by Garcia on the track. Crap. And it looks like Milner is warming up in the pen for the Rangers. So hopefully they get this guy out of the game soon. And the pitch is up and outside for Wells. Count is 1-0. DeGrom is at 98 pitches. And once again, Wells takes a shit swing. De Los Santos and Leiter are double teaming in the bullpen. Count is 1-1. And the ball is in the dirt, bringing the count to 2-1. You know, Susan, a clock is right. A broken clock is right at least 2 times a day. Maybe he can figure one out and tag it. DeGrom sets and fires, and Wells fouls it off to bring the count to 2-2. DeGrom sets in the pitch, and Wells fouls it off again. And the pitch is in, and once again, Wells swings at a pitch over the top of his head, and he gets the freaking hat trick. 3 strikeouts on the night. We're going to the top of the 8th. The score is 3-2. Rangers have 3 runs on 7 hits. Yeah, Bill, I say dang too. But I have the sneaking suspicion that DeGrom's night is done. And in the 9th, the captain will make a plate appearance. For all of you out there, if you could please hit the like, subscribe, and share this out with anyone that you may know. You hope what's done, Susan? Yeah, I don't think DeGrom is into 100 pitches. I don't think he's coming out for the 8th. They were warming up a left-handed pitcher, Milner. Well, that's what the Yankees have done most of the season, Susan. Had issue with tier 1 type pitchers and have victimized the bullpen. And the first pitch is outside for ball 1. De Los Santos is taking over for the 8th. Opponents are hitting a 207 against him. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 1. And De Los Santos gets the pitch in there. Third baseman picks the ball up and fires over to Rice to record the first out of the inning. Marcus Semien is stepping up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the night and was hit by a pitch. And the first pitch is in there for strike one. And the pitch is low for ball one. The count is evened at 1-1. Del Santos sets and he fires, and the ball is lined to right field, and it's going to drop in front of Bellinger. So that's a base hit for Marcus Semien. We are in the top of the eighth. There is one out, a runner on, and Tucker Barnhart is coming up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a groundout. And it looks like Garcia is now warming up in the bullpen for the Rangers instead of Milner. And the pitch is into Barnhart, called strike one. Susan, what's the score in the Knicks game? Del Santos fires, and that should be a strike two. Count is even at 1-1. And the ball is fouled off. The count is now 1-2. Del Santos sets and he fires. The ball is up and out of the strike zone to even the count up at 2-2. So that's a pretty close game there, Susan. Del Santos sets and he fires, and the ball is swung through for strike three, and that's out number two. I don't understand why Del Santos wasn't put in the game in the sixth inning. He's capable of pitching multiple innings. He was warmed up. Jake Berger is up. He's 2 for 3 tonight with 2 home runs. And Del Santos fires to first base. Runner is back safely. Semien does have speed and has been known to steal a base or two. Del Santos sets and he fires, and the ball is swung through and missed to bring the count to 0-1. Del Santos sets and he fires, and the ball is grounded foul. Bring the count to 0-2. Death Star warning is sounding off. And the pitch is in off the plate to bring the count to 1-2. Everyone in the crowd thought that was strike three. Wells was walking off the field. but the umpire said no. And once again, I think it painted it. And the ball is grounded through the left-hand hole. So now we have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Right between Vivas and Volpe. So once again, another bullshit call has cost us. These guys are making it easy for ABS to come in. I can't wait. And Matt Blake is coming out to the mound. And it looks like Jock Peterson is coming in to pinch hit for Kyle Higashioka. Peterson is not hitting very well on the season, but he has incredible power. Of all the bats in that lineup, he's the one that scares me. Peterson is hitting 127 on the season. Del Santos fires. The ball is just off the plate for ball 1. And the pitch is in. Down low to bring the count to 2-0. And Peterson swings over the changeup, way out in front. The count is now 2-1. And the pitch is in there. No throw. Berger takes second, so that removes the force play. The ball was outside. The count is now 3-1. And the pitch is down for ball 4. So now, once again, the bases are juiced with Rangers. No one is up in the bullpen, and this is Del Santos's inning. Josh Smith is coming up. He had a single in the third and stole a base. Del Santos sets and he fires, and the ball is hit sharply to DJ, who fields it on the short hop and fires to Ben Rice to record the third out and get out of trouble. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th with a 3-2 score, Rangers. So is Pablo Reyes going to actually, or not Reyes, is Yorbit Vivas actually going to hit in the bottom of the 8th? Could not agree with you more, Bill. We need to plate some runs. That's for damn sure. Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking that Goldie is going to end up pinch hitting for Vivas, and Goldie will take over at first for Rice, and Peraza will come in at third base. And we are back to the broadcast. And DJ is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the night. A line out and a ground out, but he was robbed on that line out. And the first pitch catches the outside corner for call, strike one. Hitters are hitting 186 against Garcia. He has a 177 ERA. And the pitch is in there, and DJ swings over the top of it for call, strike two. Count is now 0 and 2. Pitch is in there, and it's off the plate. Count is now 1 and 2. And DJ is rung up looking for the first out of the inning. And Paul Goldschmidt is going to come in and pinch hit for Vivas. And the pitch is low and away for ball one. And the pitch is in there, just off the plate. Brings our count to 2 and 0. Goldschmidt's a professional hitter. And the pitch is fired down low for ball three. Count is now 3 and 0 on Goldschmidt. So, Paul G., do your thing, baby. And Trent Grisham is on deck. And Goldie fouls the pitch off. Brings the count to 3 and 1. Garcia shakes off the pitch. He sets it, he fires, and the ball is way outside. So Goldie takes a pinch hit walk and heads to first base. Now, Grishbaum, it is time to do your thing. He is 0 for 3 on the night with a foul out and 2 strikeouts, all against Jacob deGrom. And the first pitch is inside for ball one. And the pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is even at 1-1. And the pitch is fired down low, brings the count to 2-1. It's time for Grish to do what he does. And the 2-1 is inside. The count is now 3-1. And the pitch is fired. And Grisham fouls that one off. Count is now 3-2. Looks like Jackson is warming up for the Rangers. And Dreamweaver is warming up for the Yankees. And the pitch is down low for ball 4. And now we have runners at first and second. With one out, the tying run is moved into scoring position. And you guessed it, Mike Maddox, brother of Greg Maddox, the pitching coach for the Rangers, is heading to the bump. Ben Rice is going to be the batter. Rocky theme is playing in the background. Ben Rice is 0 for 3 on the night with a groundout and 2 strikeouts. Once again, all against DeGrom. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. And the pitch is fired, and it is a high fly ball. It's in right center, and the catch is made, Haggerty, and the runners stay put. Damn. And the captain is coming up to the plate, and it looks like they're bringing Luke Jackson in. That's right, Bill. It's time to all rise. You know what? Bruce may not be able to walk, but he can sure as hell get ejected from games. He took his 87th ejection of his career yesterday. Ugh. I am drinking one of my wife's sodas. Has anyone ever tried Fresca? Because this stuff tastes like shit. Ugh. Hitters are hitting 241 against Jackson. He has a 5.14 ERA. Judge is 2 for 2 with 2 singles against Jackson. And the first pitch is down low for ball 1. On the night, the captain is down to $3.99. And the pitch is in, right down Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is evened up at 1-1. And the pitch is down low. Oh, horse shit. They call that a strike. Once again, another shit call by the umpire. Please bring ABS in soon. And here comes the 1-2. And the captain hits a base hit to left field. Goldschmidt rounds third. They're bringing him home. And he scores. Grisham is tagged out in a rundown. But the Yankees have tied the game 3-3. Good play by the freaking Rangers, cutting the ball and catching Grisham. Bad base running for Grish. Good hit for Judge. At least the game is tied up, and we will see the Dreamweaver coming in. And my personal bet, the defensive moves are Ben Rice is out of the game. Goldschmidt is going to stay in, and Goldschmidt is going to stay in and play first. Probably Peraza will be in at third. Yeah, Susan, I dropped a video about the ghost runner rule and how it pisses me off and how there's not truly a need for it. Not understanding why it even exists anymore, because the conditions in which the rule was set don't exist anymore. But once again, another Rob Manfred fucking brilliant play. And it looks like De Los Santos is still up on the mound, and he throws the first pitch. First pitch is ball 1. And the next pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. Evens count at 1-1. And Weaver is warming up, so De Los Santos may only be in for one batter. And the ball is off the plate for ball 2. Count is 2-1-1. Haggerty is up. And he has a solo home run on the night, 1 for 4. And the ball is line drive hit to left field by Haggerty. Dominguez fires the ball into the outfield, so it is a single. They may be trying to save Weaver, but is it really worth it in this type of a game? Nancy, are you in Michigan still, or are you back in Pennsylvania? And the catcher Wells is coming up to the plate. And here comes Boone to do the captain hook. Jerk De Los Santos out of there. This doesn't make any sense. In the last 2 outings, Weaver has only thrown 2 pitches apiece, so he's not stressed and could possibly go 2 innings if need be. Should have put Weaver in at the beginning of the inning. I completely agree with you, Susan. Just trying to freaking sneak outs. There was no doubt in my mind that that Boone was going to bring Weaver in the inning. So I don't understand why they would have put him out there. We're in the top of the 9th, and we're tied at 3-3. There are no outs and a runner at first base. Yuri De Los Santos is being pulled out of the game for Luke Dreamweaver. And we have one last game in this series. It starts at 12:35 tomorrow afternoon. And then we're on the road for 3 against the Rockies. Then we head off to Anaheim for the Angels. And then we end the second West Coast road trip in LA. Hitters are hitting a .090 against Weaver, and he has a .44 ERA. Wyatt Langford is stepping up to the plate. He singled in the 7th, and he is 1 for 4. I should be on tomorrow, Bill, at 10:15. And the first pitch is hit to center field. Grisham tracks it and makes the play to record the first out of the inning. He fires it back in. And the runner remains at first. Bill, I'll be on at 10:15. Definitely be an open panel. Would love to see you hop up in the stream. But if you can't, I understand that. And Weaver throws to first. Josh Jung is up to bat. He had a single in the 6th. He's 1 for 4 on the night. Faraz is hitting second and playing third, and Goldie is in at first. Weaver fires the first pitch in there, and he paints the lower part of the strike zone for strike one. And Weaver sets, and he fires, and the misses just outside to bring the count even to 1-1. And Weaver sets. And he fires. And the ball is hit fly ball to center field. Grisham is tracking it, camped out underneath it, and makes the second out of the inning. Fires it in, and the runner still remains at first base. And thus far, Weaver has thrown 4 pitches. So at this rate, Luke can come in the 10th. He fires the first pitch to Garcia, just outside for 1-0. Garcia is 0 for 3 on the night with a walk. Weaver sets it, he fires. Big swing by Garcia. It's fouled back. The count is even at 1-1. Garcia is definitely trying to put the ball in the stands. He ended up on the ground. And Garcia takes time out, steps out of the box. And there he goes. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Weaver threw to second. DJ looks like he may have put the tag on high. Yankees going to challenge this because I think he's out. And the Yankees are challenging the safe call at second base. And it definitely looks like DJ laid the tag on him before his foot touched the bag. So go grab some pine and get some splinters in your ass. And they're showing the replay on the scoreboard. And the fans are cheering. Let's hope that the knuckleheads in New York see enough to overturn this call and be done with it for the third out of the inning. Boone is right up there with the umpires. I'm sure he's ready to start jawing at them. In New York, though, they can run both views and sync the clock up at time. And I think when they do, And they have overturned the call. The runner is out at second, so that's the third out of the inning. Boone is still pissed. And the Yankees have an opportunity now to walk this one off. And Belly, Dominguez, and Volpe are coming up to the plate. Bellinger, Dominguez, and Volpe. So once again, Anthony Volpe is going to be set in a position to be a hero or a goat in this game, I'm quite sure. Unless Belly just goes deep right off the bat. Bill, you missed a steal attempt. The runner left while Weaver still had the ball. He turned and fired it to second. The initial call was safe by the second base umpire. On replay, everyone saw that he was actually out. He got tagged before his foot went in there. So it went to review to New York, and New York overturned the call and said that Haggerty was out. We have Bellinger, Dominguez, and Volpe coming up to bat, and I am not sure who the pitcher for the Rangers is going to be, if they're going to stay with the guy they had. And like I said, this is going to be Volpe's opportunity to be a hero or a goat, unless Belly or Jason take care of it right off the bat. We are tied 3-3 going to the bottom of the ninth. And Bellinger is starting it off. And the first pitch by Jackson is down low. It is 1-0. And Bellinger hits one. It's a ground ball smothered by Berger. And it was a high toss, and they get Bellinger for the first out. And Dominguez is up to bat, and he takes the first pitch inside for ball one. Count is 1-0. Dominguez is 0 for 3 on the night with a strikeout, a flyout, and a groundout. So it's time for Jason to get his stuff in one sock and get on base. Jackson fires, and the ball is inside. So the count is now 2-0. Jackson fires, and this one is drilled deep. It is going, gone. A second deck home run by Jason Dominguez to walk the game off. That's what happens when a quality hitter gets a ball right down the heart of Broadway. And we did not have to rely on Anthony Volpe to come through for us. Jason just handled business all by himself. And the Yankees walk off the game and take a 2-0 lead, which means series win number 5 in a row. That damn ball was a missile. It went straight into the upper deck. That's the first walk-off home run by the Yankees since 2022. That was a hanging breaking ball that he just timed up and tagged. Beautiful hit. It was definitely a pitcher's match. Yarbrough matched DeGrom pitch for pitch while he was in the game. Well, Susan, I'm glad that you stuck it out. I appreciate you being here. So if we get rained out tomorrow, so be it. So our 4 and 5 hole pitchers did enough to keep us for the series wins. I'm loving the way that the pitching staff has been rocking and rolling. And it was a team effort. I mean, Judge had the big hit to tie the game up. Bellinger has done well. Volpe hit a triple. And the post-game review is going to be held at NY Yankee Mania with Joe. I will be joining him. I want to thank everybody who joined me in the stream tonight. Before you leave, if you could hit the like button, subscribe, and share this channel out with anybody that you think may find value in the content. I am going to be heading over to the game or to the post game review on NY Yankees Mania. I will be back on Yankees: The Ugly Truth tomorrow at 10:15, and we'll talk about this series. And I will most likely be on the coffee, bagels, and pancake show with Joe on NY Yankees Mania at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I look forward to seeing all of y'all there. I appreciate you being in the stream and hanging with me. Thanks, brothers and sisters. And as I always say, let's go Yankees. And I will see you in a bit for those who come over to the stream. Have a great night.